Hi guys, this is David with Geeks and Jocks, and today we're going to talk about 5 combos for your monocolored commanders. We're going to start off with white, and this is a 2-card combo that if it happens, it will kill all your opponents. So first off, we have Heliod Suncrown for 2 colorless and a white. It's a legendary enchantment creature that has indestructible. That reads, as long as your devotion for white is less than 5, Heliod is not a creature. Also says that whenever you gain life, you put a +1/+1 counter on target creature or enchantment you control. For the colorless and a white, another target creature gains lifelink until the end of turn. Then we have Walking Ballista, which CMC is X. That reads, Walking Ballista enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. If you pay 4 colorless, you put a +1/+1 counter on Walking Ballista. And if you remove a +1/+1 counter from Walking Ballista, it deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Therefore, I recommend putting Walking Ballista at 3 counters. That way, if they try to destroy your Walking Ballista in mid combo, you still can respond by taking another +1/+1 counter and just continue with the combo. And the combo will be like this. So you pay a colorless and a white, give Walking Ballista lifelink. Then you deal damage with Walking Ballista. You remove a counter. You deal damage, you gain life, you put a +1/+1 counter on another creature, which is Walking Ballista, and then you remove the counter, you deal damage, you gain life, you put a +1/+1 counter, you remove a +1/+1 counter, deal damage, gain life, and so on and so forth. And it's an infinite combo that will just kill off all your opponents. Then we're going to move into colorless, because in the color pie, blue is the next color. However, this video was requested and they request no blue combos because the claim is that they already have enough. And I agree, they have a lot of infinite combos. But we have a colorless combo, which is Metalworker and Staff of Domination. Both of them, CMC is 3 colorless. So Staff of Domination, CMC is 3. It's an artifact. You pay 1, you untap Staff of Domination. You pay 2, you can gain 1 life. You pay 3, you untap target creature. Pay 4, you tap target creature. And if you pay 5 and tap, you draw a card. And that's when Metalworker comes into play, which is a 3 CMC artifact creature that if you tap, reveal number of artifact cards in your hand, add 2 colorless mana to your mana pool for each card revealed this way. So the objective is to have 3 artifacts in your hand that will net you 6 mana, and you're gonna pay 3, tap Staff of Domination, untap Metalworker, and you have 3 floating mana. You pay 1 extra, you untap Staff of Domination, and you continue this loop netting 2 mana until you get infinite mana, right? And then you can gain infinite life, and you can draw your entire library and go into cards like Thesaurical that happens to be in blue, or another card that just lets you win on the spot by drawing your whole library. And just to recap, you also have infinite mana and why not infinite life. For this next combo, it's a heavy CMC requirement to pull this combo off, but if you do, it's gonna one-shot your opponents. It's a 2-card combo. It's on black. It's Wound Reflection and Frying Omnipotence. Wound Reflection is an enchantment for 5 colorless and a black. At the end of each turn, each opponent loses equal to the life he or she lost this turn. And Frying Omnipotence for 3 colorless and 2 black. It's sorcery that reads that each player loses half their life, then discards half their hand and sacrifice half of the creatures that he or she controls, rounding up each time. Therefore, if you play Frying Omnipotence and in the same turn you play Wound Reflection, or it happens to be already on the field, then you effectively kill all your opponents, because Wound Reflection's ability says that each opponent because wood reflection effect says that each opponent loses life equal to the life he or she lost this turn, and if they lost half of the life rounding up, they just lost all of their life. Now we're gonna move into red. This is basically a 2-card combo because Helm of the Host needs to be in your library. However, Helm of the Host is gonna be the target for this combo. It's Through the Breach and Goto Bandit Warlord. The Goto Bandit Warlord by itself, it's a combo. However, Through the Breach helps you just to bring it out a turn earlier. CMC for Through the Breach is 4 colorless and a red. It's an instant that reads that you may put a creature from your hand to the battlefield and then it gains haste. At the beginning of the end step, you sacrifice this creature. Your target creature is going to be Goto Bandit Warlord. When he comes in, you may search an equipment card from your deck. You search Helm of the Host and attach to it. Then you're going to go into combat phase, and Helm of the Host is going to create a token that has haste that ignores the legendary rule. So the token isn't legendary, ignores the legendary rule, and whenever you attack for the first time, Goto untaps all the samurais and itself, and there's an additional combat phase. Therefore, you're going to have infinite combat phases because Goto is going to keep on making a token with haste each of the beginning of your combat phases. And this is going to one-shot all your opponents as well because you're going to go into infinite combat phases and you're just going to target each opponent and kill them off. And last but not least, we have a 2-card combo that requires a little bit more of interaction. It's Life and Limb and Spore Mount. Life and Limb for 3 colors and a green. It's an enchantment that all forests and all saplings are 1/1 green sapling creatures and forest lands in addition to their other types. And Spore Mount is a 3 colorless and 2 green that is a creature that says that whenever a land enters the battlefield, you create a 1/1 green sapling creature token. Therefore, if a land comes in that makes 1/1 green sapling, and then that will become a land itself, and therefore another land enter the battlefield, and you're gonna keep on making saplings, and all of them are gonna be forest lands, and they're gonna keep on making saplings. So basically, you have infinite bodies and infinite mana. And if you have a way to give him haste, I guess you just won right there and there. But in order to stop this combo, because it's an infinite loop that it doesn't have a way to stop itself, the way to stop it, it's something like Return to Nature, that you pay a colorless and a green, that you can destroy target enchantment, and you will destroy Life and Limb in response to the 1/1 green sapling being created. That will still make it a land, but this is the last time that is gonna be the last one is gonna be just a green 1/1 green sapling creature token. And then you can sink all your infinite mana into something that you can just win the game, and or just swing next turn, or if you, like I said, if you have a way to give him haste, then you just effectively won the game. And like always, this was brought to you by Game Inc. and Decks. Links are in the description of the video, and by Bandit328. He's a Twitch streamer that streams every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, I recommend you do visit his Twitch stream channel. He does play Legacy and Cubed. And that's it for today's video. If you like what we do, please consider subscribing. If this is the second or third time you've been in the channel, it will just make it a lot easier to find our content. And that's it for today's video. We'll see you on the next one.